So guys, there are a lot of mixed reactions over the latest ruling by the Supreme Court. Many people have praised the Supreme Court for the kind of judgment they delivered, but I tell you, some people are still not satisfied. Apart from that, the Supreme Court exposed the corruption around the rulings that were initially given by the appeal court. I mean, the appeal court went overboard just to please our politicians and not the people. Just listen to what this human rights lawyer got to say.
We saw grave injustice today, and my heart has been bleeding. People voted for by the electorate were removed by the Court of Appeal, which had no jurisdiction over the matter. I am sad about it, and I don't think it should ever happen again at all.
So guys, the level of rascality going on among our judges in the judiciary is unbelievable. You know, these people give ruling just to favor these politicians, not even for the people. I mean, they will just jettison our constitution, and that is what led to we going to the Supreme Court. Because if the appeal court had done the right thing, we wouldn't have been going to the Supreme Court. But we have judges at the appeal court level who do not even stand with the people. All the ruling they gave, the Supreme Court has reversed all of them. Nigerians, are you not shocked by what is happening in this country? So all the rulings that came from the appeal court were all false. Listen further to what this lawyer, Mike Ozekhome, got to say.
But from what we have seen, particularly in the Plateau scenario, there was great miscarriage of justice. The Supreme Court today spread no words. They used legal and judicial kubuku to flog the Court of Appeal for what they termed miscarriage of justice, perverse judgments. In many of the cases, particularly in the Plateau State, 2 senators' positions were reversed, 3 House of Representatives were reversed, about 11 House of Assembly were reversed. If all these cases have gone to the Supreme Court, all of them will have their seats retained. On what ground were they reversed? The Court of Appeal surprisingly was talking about saying PDP had no structures in Plateau State. When the PDP structures, membership of a political party of the PDP, nomination, congresses, primaries, when did they become part and parcel of matters that the court can have jurisdiction? Today the Supreme Court said not even the election tribunal had jurisdiction, let alone the Court of Appeal, and they voided the decision on the governorship. They would also have voided the decision on the 2 senatorial candidates, the 3 House of Reps, and the 11 House of Assemblies. Injustice has been done to them. What is the remedy now? That is why I'm going to now review my stance with all respect, humility, as a constitutional lawyer, of saying that, yes, these cases should go to the Supreme Court as the final court of the land.
So guys, this is the woman who led the judges that removed all these people from Plateau State. You can see that, you know, injustice all over the places. The appeal court ruling was something else. It was a mess. It was really a mess. Thanks to God that the Supreme Court saw the need to do the needful. And that is what this lawyer is saying. All those people that were removed by the appeal court today, who didn't go further to the Supreme Court, they've lost their position. Oh my God. Despite being the legitimate winners, so you can see what the judiciary can cause. Commotion everywhere.
We saw grave injustice today, and my heart has been bleeding. People voted for by the electorate were removed by the Court of Appeal, which had no jurisdiction over the matter. I am sad about it, and I don't think it should ever happen again at all.
Very well said. A lot of people watching would like to hear your comment on this. For the Plateau example, which we've seen, call it miscarriage of justice or call it a very bad justice delivered. As a lawyer and someone who's really fought for our judicial, our justice system, what do you think can be done to remedy the situation, if anything, but to talk about those who gave that judgment and even those that the judgment affected the wrong way?
Yeah, thank you. I know you asked this question before. I deliberately skirted around it because I did not want to attack you frontally. Now you have called me back to it. I will attempt an answer. One, we should look at the laws again. Whether House of Assembly, House of Representatives, and senatorial elections should actually stop at the Court of Appeal level. Do they not have justice? Should they not go to the Supreme Court? That is one. What happens to the justices who, in spite of laid down principles of law by the Supreme Court, that nomination, congresses, primaries, membership of political parties are all matters within the realm of a political party, and that no political party or a member of another political party can peep into, through the fence, into the affairs of another political party to ask what they are doing, except you are an aspirant under Section 84 of the Electoral Act and within the meaning of Section 285 of the Constitution. These principles have been laid down by the Supreme Court in a legion of cases, more than 50 in the last 6 months. Didn't the Court of Appeal see these judgments that they went against? What should be done to these justices? I, as a lawyer, 43 years at the bar, I've never written a single petition against a judge, and I'm not going to do that in my remaining days on earth. But I want to say that the NJC, National Judicial Council, should take cognizance of this very serious matter, that it brings the judiciary's name into disrepute and into unnecessary squabbles and disrespect by members of the public. I think the NJC should look at it. I am not going to say that, oh, the people concerned should go and write petitions. I don't believe in petitions. But I think the National Assembly, the legislature should tinker with that law now before more damage is done. Do you know, my brothers and sisters, that those representatives of the people in Plateau State, for example, have all been removed from office now, even though they were voted for by the people? What do you do? Where is the restitution? Integrum. It is a sad commentary on our electoral process. But today, the Supreme Court stood its ground and made very remarkable, ground-shaking and profound pronouncements that have helped to define our electoral jurisprudence. And now today, I told the Supreme Court today, I've defended you for 43 years. I am proud of myself, and I'm not disappointed that I'll be defending you and the judiciary.
Right.
I think something has to be done.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very good place to leave it, Professor Mike Ozekhome, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. In other words, what you're saying is the Supreme Court has redeemed the judiciary of Nigeria.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself that the appeal court judgment was really, really wrong. I mean, the judgment that came from the appeal court, especially in the case of Plateau State, the appeal court was giving their ruling on the basis of pre-election issues that has to do with the party. How will you remove a sitting governor, remove the House of Rep members and the senators and all the people that won in the PDP because of, you know, pre-election issues that should be left for the party to handle? Now the appeal court has given the right ruling. Nigerians, you can see what these our judges can cause in the country. Sometimes they just give their ruling on the basis of the parties they support, because some of these judges are partisan. So let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.